Hey there, we're Hernand, Nicole, and me, Danny. We're going to talk about Marvel's Infinity War review. Warning! This contains spoilers, so if you haven't seen Infinity Wars, please watch it first so won't you be spoiled. You have been warned. Marvel is a film that had been hyped for very long. This time was justified when the film came out on April 23rd, 2018 in theaters. Most fans felt satisfied by the execution of the film, including me, and how different it was from the rest. The other films in the MCU, that means Marvel Comics Universe, had a basic structure that involved introducing a villain and having the heroes have a struggle between that said villain. The hero wins, and we never see that villain again. This was not the case for Infinity War, for it showed Thanos' goals, personality, and how far he was willing to achieve his goals. Thanos has a very different compared to every other MCU villain yet, because he had to sacrifice everything to achieve his goals, which was wiping out half of all life in the universe to keep life in check. And he emoted not only that, but he succeeded. He collected all six Infinity Stones, and just when everyone thought that he was done for, he snapped his fingers but healing himself and completing his missions. Is that really? Here's Comer Hernand. What it comes?
Now, the heroes were also different in this movie from the others. They felt prepared and with hard work they would successfully defeat the villain. But here they felt rushed and each choice felt like a do or die choice. They were cornered and pushed into sacrifice, that even ended in vain. With all the power they had, the simple could not defeat Thanos, and he is now considered the most powerful being in the MCU. The ending of the film took everyone by surprise, and the fans watched in shock as their favorite characters turned to dust. It was the most unexpected ending because everyone felt that they were going to win somehow. But this was not the case. This disappointed some fans because they knew that this action was going to be undone because most of the erased characters had planned sequels. But it still was a heavy event that impacted most, if not all, fans.
With that, I believe that Infinity War did live up to its hype, and even though it have lacked, it also have different history elements that missed out perfect life, and strongly feel that this was one of the best movie in the MCU, and I would recommend anyone to watch it again because everyone was seeing it at this point.
Hey, hello everyone. We're not Nicole and me again. And before of that, we're not talking about of the movie. We're talking about of the novel of one of the acclaimed drama, comedic, and romantic novel called The Devil Wears Prada. I think is one of the best book that I ever read.
Acclaim for Lauren Weisberger's The Devil Wears Prada. 1. A fun sprite line sort of book. Weisberger I to the life of the Prada set by people. 2. Kating is it, and hit with penny of drought names. Weisberger's Brides with a young fun sensibility by Miami Herald. 3. Entertaining a skyden certain hilarious account of at a thought fashion magazine by The New and Observer.
I'm going to talk about for the author The Devil Wears Prada. Lauren Weisberger graduated from Cornell University. His first novel, The Devil Wears Prada, was in New York Times bestseller list for 6 months. It has been published in 27 countries. Weisberger lives in New York City.
Acclaimed by different magazines and books around the world, it's not just a book. I think it's a tiny learning about people who's involved in the business world. It got some tips that is going to be good for everyone. And it's not just for girls, it's for everyone. That's a delightful tissue novel about the all-time most impossible boss in the history of impossible bosses. Andrew Sachs, a small-town girl, fresh out of college, lands the job a million girls will die for it. And in the movie, they told that. Hired as assistant to Miranda Priestley, the high-profile, fabulous successful editor of Runaway magazine. Runaway magazine is like Cosmopolitan or another popular fashion magazines in the United States. I don't want to talk more about the book because you have to read it, but the only thing I said is not just a fashion book, it's a business book. This is a fiction book, but it got the real world of bosses and assistants and employers and all the things that involves in the business world. So I recommend it. Buy it.